Alright, welcome back, campaigners. It's David, aka Fairmere4731. Last episode, we took the Italian states and Rome, and we took out Venice, so they are no more. And we are almost done clearing out the Ottomans from Europe. So let's get right into this, shall we? It's only 1719 too, and we're raking in the cash. The economy is just going smashingly. Alright, so last we left off, you can remember, we were able to get our 5th rates that we recruited from St. Petersburg. We were able to get them into the sea. Looks like this, I was trying to attack the Swedes there, but it looks like it was actually the Danes and not the Swedes. The Swedes are in the port. It's just the flags make it kind of confusing. Anyways, you can see down here in the south, we have one Ottoman army here that we've got to push out, and we're just short of getting to them. And we got one region in Bulgaria to capture, and then the Ottomans are out of Europe. So that's what I'm going to be focusing some of my energy on this episode, and also getting some of these regions kind of up to par, up to snub, if you will. Let's see if we can move this spy over so we can see what's transpiring over here. If you remember, we defeated an Ottoman army that came after Romilia, and we beat them back. It was a lot of camels and so forth, but they didn't really pose too much of a threat. This one, we are dealing with a lot of melee infantry in this battle, so this should make it kind of interesting, but they do have some pretty good artillery, so we're going to get to it. Alright, so as these Ottomans trudge their way forward, you can see I'm trying to expand my lines because I do have quite a few men. As my grenadiers open up on them, they don't want any. They are running. Sir, they are running, as they would say in Napoleon Total War. They are coming straight at me. We are putting some ferocious barrages down on them. They don't stand too much of a chance. Their low morale is not going to give them too much staying power. We're just leveling them. With all these guys routing, their compatriots are going to follow suit. Alright, it's just a matter of mowing them down. This battle is ours. A pretty easy one. If I don't say, it was extremely easy. See if we can, how much experience we got. Just a smidge of experience, not a whole lot. But we'll take it. Those guys go downward. You know, it's just like constant chasing. They go the wrong way. See if we can get our cav to at least reach them. Alright. And of course they go further. This is just typical. Well, anyways, they shouldn't be able to cause any problem. And up north, we do have a Swedish army on its way en route. It's actually a pretty decent army. Cortland is growing in their new region we gave them in Finland. But Sweden's got quite a few troops over there. I can't believe Denmark hadn't tried to cross over and take Sweden, but well. Okay, so with our spy over here, we can see that they don't really have a whole lot in Turkey, so looks like the Ottomans are going to be probably fairly easy to dust off now. Let's see, we got us a Swedish incoming fleet. We're gonna just have to take them for our own. Give you a little bit of some naval action. I know I've done naval action to death in my other campaigns, so I won't make it too brutal and too long for you. But this just give you a flavor. Golly, I love naval battles. I don't know why some people can't stand them. I love them. Just massive destruction. Got a little fire going here. What in the world? Is this Satan? Is this the Burning Man? Oh my God! I'm just gonna take this in. I'm just gonna take it in. No words can describe. I just got nothing. I got nothing. Okay, so after we burned them alive, we captured that as a nice little 4,200 to slap into the bank after taking those 3 ships. Now, just wait for this intern so we can get down and dirty. They don't get no peace from us. No, no, no.
Oh, there are naturally occurring resources in this region that are not currently being exploited. Development in these areas now will increase your nation's...
Yes, quiet down, lady. Alright, so again, things are going, I mean, just extremely well. As you can see, the income is just rolling in. Now we're able to go ahead and take down Bulgaria. And all of mainland Europe is out of the Ottomans' hands. We do have one rebel region down here in the south that we're going to have to deal with at some point. But really at the moment it's not a big deal. I'm not concerned with it whatsoever. So we will continue to beef up our little southern empire here, or Central Europe. This, actually, Hungary is Central Europe. Yeah, so another little naval battle here. I'm not going to show that. If you want more of it, just let me know. I'll do more naval battles. But, anyways... see what we can get out of Cortland here. Looks like Sweden took back Finland from Cortland, which is unfortunate because they had a pretty big army in there. I don't know how the heck they were able to take that back from Cortland, because it wasn't like they had just trashy units in there. If I remember, they had some lines. So Sweden expanded a little bit. Let's see if we can kill this guy, and we don't. Yeah, so that's just a little disappointing that Cortland let Sweden have Finland back. That makes knocking them out of the game a little more difficult. Let's see here. Another battle with a sea battle, but they have a bomb catch, and bomb catches are a pain in the ass. So I've got to do my strategy a little bit different. I've got to try and run straight at the bomb catch. And luckily they only got 3 other ships, so this shouldn't be as hard. I'm going to go straight for the bomb catch and try and blow it to hell. So let's hope it goes according to plan. Because he's already started shooting at me, and their damage they put on us is quite severe. So got a nice hit on him right there. Take off fire at will. Wheel about. And then when we're in range, we're going to probably take some hits from their other ships, but I don't care at the moment. The hits we take from the bomb catcher 10 times worse. Let's get ready to take off fire at will as soon as they come. There we go. This should do it right there. Usually it blows them to hell, but kind of hanging in. Kind of shocking, kind of surprising. At least he's wavering. Okay, make sure we got fire at will off here. This should do it. It's got him routing now. Prefer to put him out of his misery. Actually kind of surprised we haven't blown him up. That's like at least five volleys he's taken. Well, there we go, finally. All that ordnance in their hold just makes them easy to explode. So now these ships should be fairly easy to take down. Especially that I have 3 5th rates. Yeah, so like I said, I just can't understand why some people don't like naval battles, because there's just so much benefit to fighting them. I mean, you don't need like a massive, expensive navy, because a lot of people will go and buy all those first rates and heavy first rates and blah blah blah, and put a whole stack of them in a thing and just go auto-resolve naval battles. And all you need is about 3 or 4 5th rates in a fleet, and you can take out a whole fleet of first rates, heavy first rates, with 3 5th rates. So, you know, and not to mention, like, a first rate is worth so much money. I mean, it's ridiculous. Whenever I see a fleet with all that, I'm super excited. So I know it's going to be some bank. I mean, they can be a little tedious to fight, but heck, aren't sieges as well? Sieges can be extremely long to fight, but so these guys will hurry up and load their cannons here. I can shoot them. That should do it. You know, it's crazy because, like, in multiplayer, I haven't really done a whole lot of naval battles because there's just never any battles to fight for multiplayer in naval battle. And I mean, there is a few guys that do it every once in a while, but those guys are pretty damn good at naval battles. And I mean, I'm good, but there's some guys that are way better than I am at them. Like a lot of. So yeah, if you don't know, basically what I'm doing is I'm knocking down their sails first. So I've got it on chain shot. So once I get, like, the one over here on the left has already lost the sails, so he's pretty much dead in the water. There goes his last sail. So he's dead in the water. Now I can just sail all around him as I please, and he can't do a damn thing about it. And that makes him a lot easier for him to route. And you can see since the wind is going towards you at the screen, they gotta sail towards me with the wind at their back. So that means their sails are fully up. So I'm shooting my chain shot just straight down their sails, and it's just makes it 10 times easier to knock them down. If they're sailing away from you, into the wind, then you're shooting at the mast, and the mast is a much smaller target than a whole bunch of sails. So that's why it's always a good advantage to get yourself in a position where you're upwind, and you make them chase you upwind. If that makes sense. So now all I have to do is put on my grape shot and just wait till they surrender. Which surrender they will. And for anyone that doesn't know, if you're fighting a naval battle, you don't want to take a heavy ship like a 5th rate and take it right up alongside of a sloop or a brig and fire solid shot, because it could blow up right on you, make your ship catch on fire and sink. So you should always use grape shot if you're coming close to a smaller ship. You just got a shot off on me. And there it is. We'll just continue off the screen and basically board the ships and take them. You don't want to ever just accept the thing. So you can see it. You do get quite a bit of money. And now that we have our armies together over here at the south, we can push on. And here's another battle with a whole bunch of camels. Yeah. Got the camels coming to town. Okay, so as they make their way forward to our position, you can see we are set up and prepared for them, and they're going to come at us, it looks like, one at a time. And I don't even think any of them made it to my line there. Here comes in the next group. Aren't going to fare any better. We're just going to be able to just pummel them. I mean, it's kind of sad. He just makes it, but he's already broken. Poor guy. What a poor guy. Now, I will say this would be a much different story if it was camels, the camel gunners, because camel gunners have 90 range, so they'd outrange me, even though they're not the most accurate of shots. Still, the fact that they would outrange me does cause a little problem, but these are just melee camels, so they are quite easy to defeat. Matter of fact, extremely easy, because they are so slow moving. And over here you can see I got another charge. It's just one charger after the other. But like I said, they're just absolutely slow moving. They should be they should almost be riding snails. Dang, that looked like that artillery shot did pretty good back there. 3 of them routing out. Okay, time to mount up the Cav and send them in. This is kind of risky because Cav is fearful of camels, but seeing how they can't shoot back at me, I can just send my goons up to lay a nice little volley into them, and that routes out the last of their men. Easy peasy, man. Way too easy. Alright, so look at that lost kill ratio. Not bad at all. Okay, so they went off into the abyss. These guys have, so I'm just leaving a small force to stage in Ramilia in Istanbul to garrison there, while I send the rest of my forces on to take Turkey. Just see if we can get a good idea of what we're facing over here. And really, like I said, there's just not a whole lot of troops here. So, yeah, it should be fairly easy to take that. I'm just going to keep rolling on the Ottomans while we hold the Swedes. And if Russia goes up there and takes Finland, it's whatever. If Denmark goes over and takes Sweden, that's whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter to me, but my concern is the Ottomans. And we don't even need to fight it. We can auto-resolve it and win it pretty smashingly. Get this built back up. So now we have Turkey. And we've got a pretty nice army holding it down. So, man, my general Stanislaw, he's just doing great with his ratings. I mean, he's giving his guys tons of morale too. So you can see that they have this region just way underdeveloped. They haven't even built anything here. So we'll build a Catholic church. Why not? Okay, so as we get this stuff built back up, you can see things are going extremely well. And we are going to, again, we're just going to see if we can take Syria here shortly. You know, I'm not going to rush away and do that yet. I want to get these regions fixed up, but things are going quite well. This campaign is extremely fun, and we have one general, our General Stanislaw. He is the last one from Generation 1 left. A lot of our captains that we had in the initial part of this campaign have either died or are part of other armies. So yeah, do I see Generation 2 coming soon? Very soon. Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment. We will see you on the next episode.